gotta make it to the night, and everything is gonna be alright. You see, I'm going crazy, late, no surprise. Guess what I'm doing? I'm tell you I'm doing fine. Yeah! Can you read between the lines and make it pretty clear that I ain't happy here? Soon as that team when it comes through goodbye. I crack a smile, getting high, doing dope till I ain't alive, and I'm a blessing from the heavens where the limit is the sky.
I'm gonna go around Toronto and ask homeless people what it's like being homeless, type of situations they have to deal with, how long they've been there, just an insight into their mind. I'm gonna keep shooting videos like this for you guys, so just stay in tune, like, comment, and subscribe.
So don't fuck around and find out, man. Like if temptation is there, let it be temptation. Don't let it become your life. Don't let it become fucking reality, man. Like let it tempt you, but make sure your ass is strong enough and you got a backbone to get the fuck away from it. It's called temptation for a reason.
Said I gotta tell a story from the voices never heard. Sick about a super bitch.
How do people treat you?
A lot of people, I would say, kind of judge. They assume that just because I'm on the street, I'm a drug addict, or that I'm a bum, I'm not going to do anything with myself. And then the other half of people they feel bad because they've been in the same position since COVID, you know what I mean? So that they give me advice or they offer to help me.
What decision did you make that got you here?
What decision I made that got me here? Honestly, it was for me and my girl's safety, where, she was in the escorting business. So it took me a lot to get her out of it. I've been to I met a couple of some serious people. I got stabbed up, you know what I mean? My biggest life regret, honestly, is, not spending as much more time with my moms and shit, you know what I mean?
More time with your mom?
I lost my little brother at 23 years old due to fentanyl. And I lost my mom last year, my birthday, due to fentanyl.
And then what would you say is keeping you in this situation right now?
Honestly, my biggest motivation right now is getting my girl out of the bin. Getting a family going. You know what I mean?
How do people treat you while you're on the streets? Like,
honestly, like shit, bro, like garbage. I dress like this, and they treat me like a fucking bum, and I'm not. You know what I mean?
What's advice that you give to the younger generation?
The younger
people
generation,
my age.
Keep pushing. The ones that we got, the older heads. If you can, listen as much as you can. Don't do so much talking. Just listen. Take it all in around you, and just know who you are, know who you hang with. And above all else, just make sure you know yourself. You know what I mean? Make sure you're safe at all times. That's why I was kind of curious when y'all pulling up, because you're pulling up in a Mercedes.
What's one thing that brings you happiness right now?
Happiness, knowing that every day above ground is a blessed one.
So what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to get my girl out of the bin, and starting fresh, get my job back, get back on my feet, bro. That's it.
I don't like it when I see you. You're so young. I mean, don't think what you have. It feels like it's my hair.
So what's some advice you could give to the younger generation?
Okay, the advice I can give to the young generation in Toronto is to be positive, to think about the future, to focus. When you have a dream, focus about your dream, believe your star.
What's your biggest life regret? Your biggest life regret?
Biggest life regret?
Yeah. What's something that you wish you could change?
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I regret something, but I mean, like, we can all make a mistake in life, but we have to learn about the mistake, because mistake, it doesn't mean you have to learn the mistake, it have to make you grow. When you make a mistake, don't leave the mistake turn you down.
Oh, fuck me running. Oh, what decision didn't I make that got me here?
What would you say was the one decision that really changed your whole life path?
Unfortunately, trusting a family member when they told me just to take these 2 little pills for a toothache.
Oh, to make you take pills?
Yeah.
Take pills that you didn't
just
want
just for a little toothache, you know what I'm saying?
You had you had a toothache?
I had a toothache. I was 12 years old and I got handed oxys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god is right.
How old were you?
12.
12 years old, and then ever since it's kind of just been.
Well, I mean, okay, so somebody can make a 12-year-old an addict, but at that point, that 12-year-old grows up and becomes a grown-ass woman, and they perpetuate that addict.
How do people treat you when you're on the streets?
On the street?
Yeah.
I'm covered in tattoos.
If they knew her, they'd be treated like a sweetheart. But a lot of people, they treat you by what you look like.
Yeah, so covered in tattoos. I'm usually well dressed. Like, I'm never scrubby like this, but fucking yeah.
What's your biggest life regret?
No regrets, maybe.
Wait, if you had one thing that you
becoming an addict, yeah.
If you had one thing that you could change about your life,
you wouldn't have met me.
I wouldn't be an addict.
You wouldn't be an addict.
No.
You wouldn't have met me though.
And then
if it was meant to happen, it would have happened.
And then what's advice that you have to the younger generation, people my age, people that can do whatever they want? Like,
don't fuck around and find out.
What does that mean? Explain it to them.
Don't fuck around.
Tell them.
So don't fuck around and find out, man. Like if temptation is there, let it be temptation. Don't let it become your life. Don't let it become fucking reality, man. Like let it tempt you, but make sure your ass is strong enough and you got a backbone to get the fuck away from it. It's called temptation for a reason.
What's advice that you give to the younger generation?
I would say, even if you love a man or you love a woman, if they ever lay their hands on you, or they steal from you, just because you love them, don't forgive them and stay with them just because you think they're gonna change. Because if they show you once they're not gonna change, they're not gonna change.
And then what's your plans on bettering your situation?
Oh my guy, I've already started to better my situation. Yeah, you talk to the right people. There's resources out there. You know what I mean? And nobody wants to live on the sidewalk for the rest of their lives. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
What do you guys eat?
Housing
where do you sleep? What do you eat?
Honestly,
right now I'm eating bacon.
Sleep for the dead. You know, right now I got the recipe to make bread. I sleep for like 9 days at a time, no lie. And when I finally do get a little bit of sleep, it's about 5 hours.
And where do you sleep?
And I'm usually at Union Station.
You sleep at the subway station?
Yeah. On the train stations, I ride the trains all night. You know what I'm saying?
And then what do you eat? So you just,
what do I eat? Honestly, I'm actually eating pretty fucking good. I can't lie, but you know, like Toronto, I came to Toronto because again we got like 9 million people here. Where I'm from, you can't sleep outside. You die. Like,
you can't.
You got to keep moving. And the minute you stop moving, you're done.
What's stopping you from
excelling?
Yeah, from changing your life tomorrow and being
depression. The huge depression thing. You know what I mean? I can tell you right now, like what I'm going through right now, like no matter what, it's always sunny above the clouds. I can tell you that. But some people, it's hard for them to find that, you know, that motivation to keep them going. I see a lot of people laying on a sewer grate. I can't do that to stay warm. To stay warm, I had to keep moving because the more I move.
So you're depressed. So your mental state's stuck in a place.
Doggy, I was so fucked up this morning. I couldn't move. All right, let me just tell you, I made it all the way from the works to here, and I ran into y'all. So I'm just saying, there's a good thing to come out of every single day that I live. And you know, if this is one of them, if this is going on YouTube, whatever, you know, I promote that shit.
How about you? What do you think is keeping you in this situation?
Complacency.
Yeah,
so man. You're comfortable because I can make it. Well, because I know I can do it.
You get used to shit.
Like I know, like I'm a booster. Like I know I can provide for myself out here. So you know, when you get like blah blah, you get lazy. You're like, well, I know I can make this. So why am I gonna fucking put any work into bettering it? But at the end of the day, it's always got to be better, man. Like.
Let me tell you. Before my mom died, I don't mean to cut you off early. Before my mom died,
I remember that, man.
Before my mom died, listen, I was working at General Motors, making around 52 grand a year. I go from making 50. Use this one, man. I go from making 52 grand a year to making less than 7,500. You know what I mean? I'm still the same person. I still give the shirt off my back to anybody who needs it. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to talk to him.
Yeah. How long have you been out here for? I've been here. No, I'm saying how long have you been living here? Years. Oh, yeah, about 27. 27? Yeah. You've been on the streets for 27 years? Yeah, I'm gonna break down. What? I have a breakdown. You have a breakdown? Yeah. 27 years? 27 years? 27 years? Yeah. So, in 1990? Yeah. You're not clocking what she's saying though. Like 27 years means 1997. Miss. Yeah.
Thank you. Hi.
Okay, so what decision is it that got you here?
I would say that choosing love and just being with a man despite whatever is what got me here on the street.
What's keeping you in this situation?
Honestly, I'm just lack of hope, and it's hard. It's so hard to even get into a shelter. Like calling is getting exhausting because I just call and I hear there's no beds available, no space, and when you hear that over and over and over again, it's hard to find motivation to keep going. That's what's keeping me here.
And then what brings you happiness right now? What's like one thing that keeps you going?
One thing that keeps me going, I would say, would be the generosity of people when they're walking by on the street and they see me panning, and them their generosity of offering to buy me food or something to eat. That's what keeps me going. Is that there's good people in the world still.
Now, what would you say is your biggest life regret?
Not making a decision to leave the love of my life when I saw the red flags.
What is this, a mattress?
A sleeping bag.
So where do you plan to put this? Like, you plan to just put it anywhere on the road and just go to sleep?
Yeah. It's better than having nothing. It's so cold outside. This
So
is
you just
warm.
like, you put it like right here and go to sleep right now too?
Well, not here because there's rules in the subway, but on the sidewalk, yeah. As long as it's
You just put it on the side of the street and just go to
yeah.
sleep? Yeah? How long have you been out here?
About 2 years, man.
So you've been on the road for two years?
Yeah, off and on.
Oh my
In
God.
and out of shelter. Yeah.
So you said the one thing that made you get to this point in life is being in love and letting that happen?
Yeah.
And you just went to the streets?
Yeah, he stole my rent money 3 months in a row.
He stole your rent money 3 months in a row?
And then double cashed his check in my name. And instead of me leaving or like telling people what was going on, asking for help, I kept my mouth shut. And I just tried to replace that money. And I stayed with him. And he promised me he wouldn't do it again.
And you kept doing it?
Yeah, 3 months in a row. It was so stupid of me.
You guys need to leave toxic relationships. You see, she ended up in the streets. She's been here for 2 years, all because she didn't leave a guy that wasn't meant to be with her.
And
He finessed her for how long? He took
we were together for 12 years.
Oh my God, 12 years of relationship.
Putting all the clothes on his back, name brand clothes, Kirsten Castle. We did a TV in every room of our house, 2-bedroom. I was working 2 full-time jobs, and now I have no jobs. I'm on the street, nowhere, and where is he? Nowhere to be seen.
That's so bad.
Like, subscribe, comment, do what y'all do.
Yeah, tell my thing in the corner. Click.
Sick of all the stupid bridges, niggas they don't burn, huh? Nearly in the trenches, put his faith up in the bird. I can't even lie, this type of pain gon' make you learn that. How you claim that you my dog? Left me on the bleachers.